Hi guys, and welcome to this month's vlog. In this month's vlog I'm going to be talking about choosing a university. It is the time of year when everyone's starting to do their UCAS applications and start looking about where they want to do their degree, and I hope this video will help you guys make that decision. So before you go onto the university websites or UCAS or anything of the sort, you need to know the answer to 3 questions. First question is, what subject area do you want to go into? Second one is, do you want to take exams or not? Because the amazing thing about university is you can actually choose a degree that doesn't have exams in, and it's completely fine. It's brilliant. I thoroughly recommend it. And number 3 is, how far away from your parents are you willing to move? Once you know the answer to those 3 questions, that's when you can go and start looking at universities and the courses and all the fun stuff. But those 3 questions, it saves you a lot of time. Once you are actually at the point where you're starting to search for universities, the first thing you need to do is search for the course itself. And I say this because even if you love the university and it looks amazing, if you don't enjoy the course you're doing, then you're not going to have a fun time. And it's just that simple. It's the way it is. So when you look at university websites and look at the courses, study the syllabus. The syllabus is exactly what you're going to be doing for the next 3 years. And if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to do well, and you're not going to like being there. It's going to be horrible. And just read the syllabus. I know so many people who went to university and didn't read the syllabus, and they were like, this isn't what I expected it to be. But yeah, of course it's not. You didn't know what it was. Just read the syllabus. It's like looking for University 101. Know the course before you apply. The next thing you need to look at is, what facilities does the university offer? So as a film student, something I looked for when I was applying to university was, what editing software did the university teach? Did they have a film studio? Did I have to pay for the cameras and equipment that I was going to have to use? It's things you don't really think of if you just look at the UCAS website. So have a bit of a Google and see what the industry you're going into recommends you use, and see if the university has it, because if they're not teaching you industry standard software and skills, then you're going to have a bit of a shock when you graduate and you have to go into the industry only to find out that you don't actually know the workflow that they're going to use, and you need to be retaught how to do things you already seem to know. Also, a little thing to remember is you do actually have to go home at some point, and if you can't afford your train fare, that's going to be a bit of a problem. So calculate how much it costs you to get back to your parents' house as well, and say if you want to go home like 4 times during the school year, then you have to be able to afford to do that. It personally cost me, if I get the train home, it cost me around £100 each time. So that's £400 I spend on train fare a year just to go home. And that's something that I have to fund myself, and it's something that you need to consider because some people don't have £400 to spend on train fare. So just remember, you do have to go home at some point. And finally, look at the university itself. And that sounds really strange to leave till the last thing, but as long as you love your course and you love the training you get, and you are the distance from your family and friends that you feel comfortable with, the university really does come last. And I say this because it confuses me, because when I was looking at universities, I didn't think like that. And that came back to bite me when it got to results day, and I was like, actually, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go to this university anymore. And I phoned UCA up and I was like, please let me in. I think I'll like it better here. And that was proven right. But things like music training and sports clubs, you have to think this through. And if you want a buzzing nightlife, you might want to go to a city rather than a small town. If you want to continue music training, then you're going to have to go to a university that has a music department. It's simple things, but it's only if that's actually going to affect your happiness at the university. I hope you guys find this video useful. If you have any questions, as per usual, leave them down in the comments and I'll get back to them as quickly as possible. To make your final decision, I do recommend coming to an open day and coming and seeing the campus for yourself, talking to students, graduates, professors, lecturers. Anyone you will need to speak to will be here on an open day, and we will tell you everything you need to know. And in all honesty, the best way to test to see if a university is right for you is to actually come and experience it for yourself. And I can tell you to do that as many times as possible, and you can still not listen to me because I didn't listen to my own advice when I was applying to university. The first time I saw my campus was the day I moved in, which is why I'm telling you to visit it beforehand, because I got very lucky and I love my university and I love what I do. However, in 99% of cases that wouldn't have happened. So come say hi, come to an open day, talk to us, and just make your decision based off that. I can tell you statistics about everything, but until you experience it for yourself, there's no real comparison. Hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye now.